Hello, all anime and business enthusiasts, and welcome to Konichi Value. I'm Rei Saito, and today I'm gonna tell you that there's never been a more exciting time to be bullish about Japanese anime, and especially Japanese anime studios, amidst these massive, almost unprecedented Hollywood strikes. Today, I'm going to explore the golden opportunities that have been opened up for these Japanese animation studios on the international media scene. Let's dive in. As we speak, Hollywood is in a state of paralysis, with both writers and actors striking indefinitely. High-profile actors such as Cillian Murphy, Matt Damon, and Emily Blunt have even started to participate, basically blocking blockbuster movies in Hollywood from being made. As streaming giants like Netflix, Amazon Prime, Apple TV, and HBO scramble for content, they've started to looking outwards onto the foreign content scene where strikes are not prevalent. Here's where the Japanese animation studios are stepping into the spotlight. Their shows have been smashing records on streaming platforms and in theaters alike. So why do I think now might be a great time to invest? Let's dig deeper. Anime, which has been popular for decades in Japan, was often considered a niche outside of Japan. However, now it really resonates with global audiences, with its vivid colors, striking characters, and unique way of telling stories, and unique stories that are definitely different from the regular Hollywood movies we see today. For example, the Demon Slayer movie Mugen Train that came out during COVID became the highest grossing anime film in Japanese history, amassing over $400 million worldwide. Compare this to The Little Mermaid, Disney's biggest bet this year, that has amassed around $250 million, or around 60% of Demon Slayer, and you can see just how important and relevant anime has become. Another incredible thing about anime is that it's not just about its spectacular films and series. It actually tends to spawn entire ecosystems. Popular titles like Demon Slayer, Naruto, Dragon Ball, or Bleach often generate more money through merchandising, gaming, and brand collaborations than from their movies and series alone. Coca-Cola, for example, launched a very successful campaign and product line in collaboration with the anime show Bleach Millennium Blood Battle. So, take this knowledge with the current situation, with the strikes and studios desperate for new content, and you can easily envision that this is an investment opportunity that is as exhilarating as a Shonen Jump climax. There are countless of really good anime studios in Japan that are on the Japanese stock market. But to give you a sense of the market, I've taken out 4 grand companies in the space. And these are Toei Animation, Toho, Shochiku, and Sony Corporation. Because these are among the frontrunners that stands to significantly benefit from Hollywood's ongoing turmoil. I just want to emphasize that this is not stock advice. I will not give detailed numbers of any of these companies. I just want to give you an idea of the kind of companies that can benefit from the market turmoil, and hopefully you can either read my article on Konichi Value, where I dig deeper into these stocks, or you can do your own research to find out if they are worthy investments. Anyway, let's start with Toei Animation. This is really the powerhouse in the animation world in Japan. They have mega hits like Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, and One Piece. And they offer investors a vast portfolio of tried and true iconic franchises. With that said, it's a very expensive stock, and some analysts believe that they might do worse in the future than now due to their high leverage. If we go over to Toho, which is a very interesting conglomerate in Japan, basically it's like AMC in that they own a vast amount of all the theaters in Japan. But on top of that, they also distribute their own movies, something that is illegal in most places in the US. And on top of that, they actually own a lot of film franchises of the movies they release in Japan and globally. For example, the company owns all the film rights to legendary series like Godzilla or Ultraman, and even newer hits like My Hero Academia and Jujutsu Kaisen. If we move onwards, we have Shochiku, which is an over a century-old Japanese studio company with a diverse portfolio that includes cinema, stage, and digital content production. In the past, they've become incredibly famous for movies like Tokyo Story and Harakiri. And more recently, they've had movies like A Silent Voice, which Netflix helped co-produce. However, this is definitely a more forgotten company compared to the others on the list, and therefore the valuation is still quite reasonable, even though it looks like they will do relatively badly for the foreseeable future. Lastly, I want to present a behemoth, namely Sony, which is by far the biggest company on this list, and while the company may not be a pure play in anime, it holds a significant stake in the anime market through its acquisitions of Funimation, Aniplex, and the recent Crunchyroll purchase. These acquisitions give Sony access to a vast library of anime content and a global distribution network. Sony's annual 2020 report revealed that its segment, Music, which includes anime and where anime is an ever-growing part, saw a 25% increase in operating revenue. So it's definitely growing and becoming a bigger and bigger part of their profits. Crunchyroll is especially super interesting because even though they don't produce anime themselves, it's become the #1 platform for anime, and they also own distribution rights to a lot of famous animes on the worldwide market. For example, Chainsaw Man or My Hero Academia are all co-distributed by Crunchyroll outside of Japan. This makes it so that Sony is very comfortably placed to benefit from any anime sold outside of Japan. With the ongoing Hollywood strike, a void has been created in the global entertainment industry. As massive productions are delayed or completely halted, Japanese anime studios are well positioned to fill this entertainment void. This is a golden opportunity for investors to capitalize on the surging popularity and potential of anime. So, should any of these companies intrigue you? Please comment below and I might just feature them in a comprehensive stock analysis. And don't forget to check out Konichi Value, where I have all of my contents. And please, as a last thing I really ask of you, subscribe. Every subscription truly keeps me motivated to make more content on Japan, which is way too undercovered, especially in a business sense. And a disclaimer before I end this video, reminding you that in business, just as in anime, the plot is always thickening. So stay tuned for the next episode. And until then, sayonara!